Hi, boys and girls. I want to tell you another Bible story about a family. There was a man who had 2 sons, and one of his sons told his father he wanted his part of the money that his father was going to give him. And he took the money and he left. And he spent his money on things that were not very good. And he gave out of money, and he was far from home, and he was hungry, and he was sad, and he got a job feeding pigs. And back then, nobody wanted the job feeding pigs. And he thought while he was feeding the pigs, if I go home, maybe I can ask my father if he'll let me work on his farm, because I don't think he'll want me to be a son anymore because of all the things I've done. So he got up and he walked back home. And as he was getting close to his home, his father came out and saw him and ran to meet him and gave him a big hug. And he was so happy to see his son again. He forgave him for all the bad things he had done. And he not only forgave him, that he welcomed him into his home and had a big meal with him, had a nice party to celebrate that he had been home, because he had been so worried about his son. He didn't even know if his son was alive or not. He was so happy to see his son again. And you know what? He forgave his son. And you know what? Families do that. We love each other, so we forgive each other. Sometimes you might do something that your mom and dad don't like, but they'll forgive you for it and love you anyway. And when we forgive someone, it doesn't mean we say that what they did was okay. It just means that we love them no matter what they've done. So I want you to forgive your family if they do things that you don't like, and show them that you still love them. And you know what? God forgives us when we do things we shouldn't do too, because He loves us so much. Let's say a prayer. Thank you, God, that our families love us and that forgive us when we do things that are wrong. Thank you, God, for forgiving us when we do things are wrong. Thank you for loving us. Amen. Hope you have a good week.